Peace, family. This is another video. Chapman with CVision Trading. Right now, we're looking at Teladoc. You always start everything on the left side of the chart, which is the longer time frame, and the right side of the chart, which is the shorter time frame. To give us proper perspective, we have a 1 month chart on, which every bar that you see is 1 month. So we go back to the Teladoc's inception, apparently back in July of 2015. We see the first impulse wave movement, which is a five-wave identifiable five-wave pattern. And that was from the low, I believe it was 908. And that was in March of 2016. And from March of 2016 to the high of 8905 in October of 2018. So roughly about, what was that, March to October. So about roughly 18 months, 17 months. Okay, so essentially we go down in wave 2 fashion here. Then we go up in 3 waves to the high that we see here, which was 253. Now, we go over to a 2-hour chart here, which every bar is 2 hours. And again, we're looking from the time frame here. Pretty much this is 2020. So Teladoc actually started rising, in January. Again, as I was explaining to Charity, the dissemination of information worldwide as things, begin to happen, whatever those things are, they happen. That process of that information disseminating and then affecting the markets, as the markets is an individual reflective of the collective. So you see that really it was in kind of like October, September of 19, October of 19, when you really started to see massive gains. I mean, I think that in November, for example, I think there was you went in October. Let's go from October of 2019 at $54 to $88 in November. So in about a month, 6 weeks, whatever, stock goes up almost more than 50%. Then, all of a sudden in December, we're at 76, and then we start rising rapidly in January. So, obviously COVID was kind of already a thing around that time. So, yeah, I see this as wave 3 up, wave 4 down that has terminated right here. As of November, we went up here in kind of like a choppy look, kind of like what we call a leading diagonal of sorts. And so now I expect a thrust upward, and it's going to break through. Should break through this temporary resistance trend line that's developed over the last few months. And our target on this would be the same length and or distance and time. So ideally about 17 months and about the same percentage gain. And that would have us at a 1500. I think the calculation was 1509 target on Teladoc. And guys, I know that may seem like a pretty wowing figure, but I'm gonna see something here if we can get any longer term in this. Okay, so I guess it won't. So it's extremely reasonable for Teladoc to reach this milestone, and we can do further calculations to see how quickly that could actually happen. But Let me see here. Guess it won't let me go past 2034 now. Could we see Teladoc at these levels, just going up ferociously? Yeah, I think that's a possibility. And I think that it does it in that same time frame. That similar time frame as wave one. And so we saw wave one was, excuse me, I think it was 25 months, 24 months. Yeah, so from March of 16 to, October of 18. Yeah. So there you have it. I mean, I think that's the outlook there. 700%, and or 25, 24 months, for what it's worth. And actually a little bit more than 700%. From where the price is at right now at $200.57. Yeah, I think Teladoc is a no-brainer. All right, so that's 6 minutes and 6.5 minutes of a quick analysis. Again, signing out. Our stop would be under 168 for right now. We'll be long at the market. Temporary stop 182.46. We expect tomorrow, the 5th, January 2021, for Teladoc to rapidly advance. And our next stop really would be around the 300 level from a technical standpoint. We would expect that to happen within the next 30 days as well. So again, that's a 50% target, just from a geometrical standpoint. Okay. All right. Peace and love. Blessings.